Yo, what's going on with you guys? I'm finally back with a new video, and before we get into everything, I just want to say thank you for all the support I've gotten recently. I went from like 1K to 3.5K since my last video, which is crazy. So shout out to everybody that's been liking, commenting, and just staying active on my channel. I appreciate y'all a ton. So today I'm going to be making a beat inspired by 21 Savage's new album that just came out, and I'm going to be using my Masquerade loop kit that I just dropped. And if you haven't heard, all of my kits are going to be 50% off for the week of Christmas. So if you are new here, make sure you go follow me on Instagram. Sometimes I drop kits early on there, and sometimes I do some giveaways and stuff, so make sure y'all go follow me. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into this video. So here's the loop kit right here. It comes with 20 samples ready to drag and drop into whatever program you're using, and they're also all labeled with BPM. So as usual, I'm just gonna play through some of the samples for you guys so y'all can get an idea of what the kit sounds like. So there's a few loops from the kit, and you already know we on that Q-Beats wave, so definitely some Q-Beats inspired loops in here. So for this video, I'm going to be using the one called Break Bread. It's 145 BPM, so I just changed my BPM up here. And I think I'm going to pitch it up a little bit. Alright, cool. So all the drums I'll be using are from my Formula drum kit as usual. The link for all my kits will be in the description below. So with this beat, I'm kind of going for that like eerie 21 Savage sound. So I'm going to use a rim sound. I'm going to use this one called Warning from the Formula drum kit. So I just laid down the normal clap pattern like so. And I don't like how dry the sound is, so I'm going to add a little bit of reverb to it. I'm going to use Valhalla Vintage Verb. It's one of my favorite reverbs. So I just decided to use the room preset, and I turned the mix down a ton. And also I'm gonna roll some of the high end off of the sound like that. That sounds perfect. And I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. And now I'm gonna grab the hi-hat called Everyday from the Formula drum kit, and I'm gonna turn that out knob up a little bit just so it's a little tighter. And I'm gonna do a pretty simple pattern. Like so, and then just copy that over. Now for the 808, I'm gonna use the one called Z Plus from the Formula drum kit. And once again, I'm just gonna keep it pretty simple. I don't want to go overboard with the drums on this beat, so. That should work. And then I'm gonna take this down. And then Control L to connect all the notes. And then I'm just going to copy this over. Alright, so now I'm going to add a percussion sound. I'm going to use the one called Drummer from my Formula drum kit. And I'm just going to add a pretty simple pattern, just to kind of give it a little bit more bounce. Alright, so I'm going to use the part of the sample that has the flute in it for the hook, and I'm going to make the intro just the guitar only. One last thing I'm going to add to the drums is an open hat, just doing this very simple pattern. This will just kind of add a little bit more energy in the second part of the hook. Alright, so now all I did was just press split by channel on this menu, and now I can separate all my sounds like this. So for the intro, I'm just going to have the hi-hat and the rim snare sound playing. And then I'm going to have the 808 kind of come in late. Like that. So in this loop, I also included a part where the whole melody goes up an octave. So I'm going to use that for the second part of the hook, along with adding the open hi-hat. So now the hook sounds like this. And then the higher pitch part comes in, along with the open hat. So after the hook, I'm just going to make it go back to the guitar only and the hi-hat and the snare. I'm also going to wait 4 bars before I let the 808 come in, just to kind of make it a little more interesting. And I'm going to add the flute again and the perk. And then back to the guitar. And that's pretty much the whole beat, and I'm just going to copy it over twice. And for the bridge, I'm going to take out the hi-hat and the snare we added. I'm just going to use that for the intro. And then after this last hook, I'm just going to let the guitar part play out. Like that. And now I'm just going to add some real simple mastering, which is pretty much just turn up the volume. Yeah, so at this point, the beat's pretty much finished. This just goes to show you how easy it is to make beats with these loops. And I also kept this beat real skeletal because I know 21 Savage really doesn't use any like crazy beats. He just keeps stuff real simple and dark. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you like any of the sounds I used and want to cop any of my kits, the link for all that is in the description, as well as all my social media and all that. And don't forget, all my kits are 50% off this week. If you've been wanting a kit, I got you with the discount. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you'll have a great Christmas, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.